Stefanie Ignoffo. This is not a grocery haul today. This is about some batch cooking and some meal prepping. I am a plant interventionist, lifestyle medicine coach, food for life instructor on Wednesday night. And most of all, I am the founder of Plantspiration. And we're on a mission to make it easy, simple, and accessible for people to actually learn how to get this down. Like I was saying, I'm so sorry I can't see the comments. Like I was saying, so many people are reading how to do it, taking courses, taking classes, reading books. I'm in here to get you guys to actually start doing it. And it isn't about a recipe, okay? I am not an influencer of recipes. I'm an influencer of keeping it real. And how did I really get 100 pounds off, you guys, and keep it off 10 years later? It wasn't because of recipes. It wasn't because of a book. It wasn't because of one certain simple thing. It was because I actually started just doing it. So rather than keep going on about doing it, let me show you guys how I'm going to start this up. I've got a butternut squash. I can't believe I can't see the comments. Man, I'm ready to cry. Not really. Okay, I'm going to take this butternut squash really quick. I've got a call at 10:30, so we better hurry this up. So I'm just going to take this butternut squash. I actually didn't even wash it off. I'm just going to cut the ends off to keep this really simple. And John hates when I do this part, but with a good knife, you can kind of go really quick. Now remember, I'm in between calls. I don't have time to be messing around with ingredients and messing around with recipes. I have to keep this really quick and easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, this seed stuff right out of the inside of this really quick, okay? Take the seeds out. You don't have to season it with anything. You don't have to put any oil on it. You don't have to do nothing. This is all you need to do to roast these things. I usually put everything at 425. You're gonna put these babies face down. You're going to go ahead and stick them in the oven. I like to keep everything at about 425, and then I say, Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. I know to come over to it. I know to take a fork to it. And when it's soft and it's looking good, we're done. Okay, that was one and done. You guys, that's sheet pan cooking 101, okay? We don't have time for all this craziness and this hecticness. This is one of our core recipes that our family stuck with when we lost 250 pounds altogether. We just simply said, we're gonna go do it. We watched the documentary. We learned that we needed low fat, grains, greens, fruits, and vegetables. The same thing I'm telling you guys every day. You're not gonna find that information or any other information that's gonna really make it click other than what I'm telling you. Grains, greens, fruits, vegetables, all you want. Keep the fats on the low, avocados, nuts, seeds. We're calling that like the fast lane. And we've got the fast lane food right here. I'm gonna just rinse these cauliflowers off, peel a little bit of the stem off, okay? Nothing's changed, even though I'm not having a class. I'm still, look at that, I got this. Woo! All right, nice job. Gotta have fun in the kitchen, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take these cauliflowers and quarter them, and you can just cut them. All right, I'm scaring myself. We're gonna cut them up really easy. Look, don't even need a knife. You guys just break it up, put it in there. For the love of kale, I can't see the questions, but I'm gonna come back later and I'll check them out. I put these videos once a week up on YouTube to tell people not only am I into keeping it easy and keeping it real, but we have an amazing Plantspiration community. The support in here is off the charts. It's no surprise that everybody is absolutely crushing it. I got people messaging me every day that they're reversing their diseases, getting off medications, losing weight, feeling great. And you know why? Not only because of this awesome support, but because I'm teaching people the reality of it. It's not about recipes. It's about keeping it really simple. It's about keeping it really simple like this. Gosh, this is hard without the comments, but we're gonna make it because I don't have time. I'm getting really excited, you guys. I'm getting messages right now from Emily. She is editing the documentary. It's gonna be called The Plant Interventionist. It's a story about me, my life. My life wasn't always easy. I didn't believe in myself. I was 280 at my heaviest weight. I'm just chopping up cauliflower here. And I tried every diet on the face of the earth and nothing worked. except for this, because I started seeing instant results. I wasn't eating vegan junk food. I wasn't pounding avocados. I wasn't munching on nuts. I went right to it, and I started eating low-fat, whole food, plant-based. There is no secret. If there was a secret sauce, you guys, I would be pouring it all over you guys. I would be pouring it all over the place. But the secret sauce is right here. You just have to do it. Just do it. Look at this. We're going to take some lemon. If you don't have a lemon squeezer, have no fear. How do you guys like this? I wish I knew. I can't see your comments, but we're going to knock this out anyway. If you don't have a lemon squeezer, that's okay. Look at this. By the way, that feels really good in a cut. That feels really good in a cut. Let me gather my thoughts here. Lemon in a cut is like, okay. So if you don't have a lemon squeezer, you can just go ahead and you can just squeeze the lemon juice right over the lemon. Next thing you know, I'm gonna quickly take just some liquid bread. I'm trying not to think about the lemon in my cut. I'm just taking a capful of apple cider vinegar, and I'm gonna take a ton. We love it. It sucks you can't hear the comments. John's texting me. Good. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Did you see that? I didn't measure it. I didn't weigh it. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about getting this food in me, nourishing my body, and reversing diseases, and keeping the weight off and losing it. So I obviously thoroughly washed my hands before this, as you know. I poured it on there, and let's see. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some dill. Look at this, you guys. I'm not even measuring it. I'm just pouring it in with my eyes closed, because that's how comfortable I want you guys to get into the kitchen. Now, we're not gonna close our eyes when it gets to doing a little bit of salt. We're just gonna do a little bit of salt over this. We're gonna add a little bit more, because I didn't add enough. And we're gonna add in some garlic. Maybe you wanna add in some onion. These are a little bit big chunks, but basically we can cut them down as we roll through here. I hope you guys really enjoy this. I really think everybody's doing so well at Plantspiration, because I'm in here showing you guys that this is how we're living it. This is how we're doing it. You know, everybody wants me to make a cookbook, and everybody wants me to make all these professional videos with recipes, but I'm not into that. I'm actually into getting people to see this is really real life. This is really what's happening. And this is really how we eat our plants off over here. There's no cutting back, there's no counting calories, and there's no worrying about it. Is that more on there? Absolutely. You can taste this stuff just like this, and you'll get a good idea. John, I know your mouth is watering from here. You guys are awesome. It's Happy Tuesday. Look at how many minutes are we into it? 11 minutes, and we're already 2 dishes down. This is what I'm breaking it up. I'm showing you guys. They were a little bit too big, so we break it up a little bit. You could taste it. You could say, hey, this is a little dull, and maybe we need to add a little bit more salt. It's not that big of a deal. And I have something else really exciting. If you blow it, if this sucks, you can actually rinse it all off and start over. Huh? Plants are forgiving when you keep it simple. I don't know how many people I meet a day who are asking me, like, what kind of a cookbook do I recommend? And you know what I say to everybody? I recommend none. I recommend no cookbook. All that is holding people back, quite frankly. It's just, you're taking too much time. Look, we could already have done this. Don't throw that, because you're gonna need it. Okay, so next thing you know, I've got my lined parchment paper. This is really easy. We're gonna throw it on here. One and done. We're gonna put that down here. All right, close that up. Now, how quick was that, you guys? Wow, this is awesome that you guys are here watching this. Because I want to just show you this is the reality of it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do some chickpeas in here. All I've done to do these chickpeas is, I'll just show you guys right here. We're going to peel the lid off of that. I've already rinsed and drained 2 cans, but I'm just going to show you, if you're going to batch cook or you're going to cook it all, cook as much as you can, because it's the same amount of time, it's the same amount of mess that you're making. So let's just keep it easy. I'm just going to put these right over here, show you how to rinse those. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for showing up to this live. This means so much to me for everybody to learn how to get this down and to keep it easy. Throughout the week, we're eating lots of potatoes. Tomorrow night in our live, which when we pick the winner for our giveaway, we're giving away an air fryer. We're gonna probably show you our refrigerator, what it looks like, and what we're gonna build for dinner tomorrow night. We want to take you guys through the realistic steps of we're busy just like you. We have problems just like many people. Everything isn't perfect in our life, but that's not going to make me die for cookies or for crackers or potato chips, because none of that stuff is going to make those problems go away. None of that stuff is going to make things better in my life. What makes things better is refocusing myself and getting into the fast lane and saying, you know, I better fuel up because we've got some turbulence coming up here. So we're going to get right down to the chickpeas in here. Same bowl. Why not? You know, it's the same stuff. Let's add some garlic powder in here right off the bat. You can't mess this up. Remember, I said you could always rinse them off if you don't like the flavor. I'm going to add a little, actually I'm going to add 2 because I have 3 cans of chickpeas. Here we go again. There's no measurements, no need. There's really no need. Because I want you guys to be realistic. You know, back in the day, caveman and stuff, they weren't breaking out recipe books. They were actually eating. They were just eating. They ate everything off of one bush, and then they moved over to something else. And that's sometimes what it takes to get into that fast lane. Stay away from the restaurants, stay out of those places. Those are the behavior changes that I want people to actually stop doing. If we're reading all the books and we're taking all the courses on how to stop doing it, I'm going to really translate that to you to just stop doing it. Just stop doing it. You deserve to stop doing it. I'm just going to add in a little bit of cracked pepper, and I'm going to do a little bit of pinch of salt. I'm basically using the same ingredients for my favorite recipe. Whoa, I don't care how much it is. It's so good. We're going to load those up. Now, basically, you could eat these raw. You could eat these raw, or you could go ahead and you could bake them at about 425 and check them out after, 20, 30 minutes. I'll show you later how they turned out, but check this out. Let's see how that goes. Oh my gosh, perfect, as usual. If it was too much seasoning, I would have rinsed it off. If it wasn't enough seasoning, I would have put more on. And what we're gonna do then, you guys, what do you guys think of this? I wish I knew, I can't read the comments. What I want you guys to do over here is go over to YouTube when I upload these videos and let everybody know how awesome this group is. This is my mission, is to actually get people to do it. I'm not just out there talking about it and sharing recipes. I'm telling people this is realistically what you need to do to lose weight, prevent and reverse disease, and keep it off. I'm eating a lot of the same stuff every day because, quite frankly, that's realistic. Like I said, you guys, we're gonna stick that one in here. Whoops-a-daisy. Bake those. Let's get that jacked up to 425 as well. Alexa, set a timer for 30 minutes. Okay. Best advice I could give you is if you've got time, quick rinse your stuff off. If not, somebody messaged me and I lost my train of thought. If not, don't worry about it. Get back to it later. What I love about not eating meat and chicken and all those things that I thought were good for me, what I love the most about it is I don't have to bleach my sink out. I don't have to worry about contaminating my stuff. I can just rinse my stuff off, you guys, and call it a day. Whoops, that one on the floor. Anyway, that's my Tuesday tips. I want you guys to get down to it and actually set your goal today as I'm going to do it. Create a schedule called I'm going to do it. Find your reason of why you're going to do it, because you want to feel good. You want to get rid of these diseases. You want to improve your mental health. That's why I ask people to say, hey, what's something you love about yourself, or leave a compliment. This isn't to annoy you, you guys. This is to get people to improve those behaviors that we so much need: love, compassion, empathy, and rewarding yourself for all the good things you're doing. Like, wow, Stefanie, this was really great. You got your dishes done. You got the stuff in the oven. That may seem silly, but Mr. Rogers has been telling us our whole life, we need to talk nice to ourselves and to everybody else. Change your perspective about things. If you don't like the mess, if you don't like the time that it takes to do that, you need to change your perspective and realize Everything that we can do can reverse disease, help us live longer, save lives, the animal, the planet. Like, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Don't forget to practice mindfulness and do that inventory. I'm so grateful that I had my nutritional yeast here today, my apple cider vinegar, and all of you guys learning how to actually get off of this live, get into the kitchen, and start crushing it with me. Like I said, I'm not an influencer of recipes. I'm an influencer of keeping it real. I'm Stefanie Ignoffo, lifestyle medicine coach, plant interventionist, and I'm here to teach you how to eat your plants off. New merch coming soon because Plantspiration is blowing up. Thanks to everybody here in Plantspiration. Keep eating your plants off. You guys are doing it right. You're in the fast lane. Thank you for all you do. You guys are truly the inspiration the world needs to see. I love that we had this time. If you have any questions, let me know, you guys. I have another call to make because